auto supplier jobs in Missouri. As most of you know, Ford has invested $1.1 billion in that plant near Kansas City to insource a vehicle that's made in Europe now, a van. It's going to be made in Missouri, 1,600 new jobs. GM, $380 million invested in Wentzville to build a new Chevy Colorado, brand new pickup truck built right here in Missouri, another 1,600 jobs. And so while we do that, what we want to do is reignite that supplier network all the way around this state, and we're going to work to make sure that we are. As those new vehicles are built, you've got to build the parts, you've got to build the things around them to make sure they're put, and it is a real opportunity for our state. Number two, we're going to sell more Missouri-made goods overseas. In 2010, 2 years ago, middle of the recession, we upped our exports that 1 year by 35% to states. Last year, through the first 3 quarters, we upped it by another 12%, about $1.2 billion more of Missouri being sold in other countries. I went to China this year, signed a series of trade agreements to sell $4.6 billion worth of stuff we make here in Missouri to China. I don't know about y'all, but to me it's going to feel really good. I think I feel really good when the guy in Beijing walks in the store and picks up something that says "Made in America" on it. We're going to prepare more workers for high-tech careers. We're going to train the workers we have now. We're going to hire more veterans in Missouri. We've worked real hard. We're phasing out the pension. So when you have a military pension in Missouri, each year we're cutting a piece of it. By 2016, any tax on that veteran's pension will be gone. We're trying to get folks, after they're 5, after they're 10, after they're 20 years, to come here. I mean, it came really true to me. I was in Afghanistan last year, and I was getting ready to meet with a patrol. I was getting ready to go out for an evening patrol, and there's this group of trained folks ready to go to war right in front of me. And I said, "What worries you? What concerns you?" And their leader looked me right in the eye and said, "You know what really worries me is having a job when I get home." Okay? Well, we're doing something about that here. We phase out that tax. I put together one only in the country, a Show Me Heroes program, have employers matched up. We've now hired over 1,000 veterans in our Show Me Heroes program, people that served and kept our way of life for us, come back here. We want them working in the Show Me state. We're going to continue to work to make sure they're trained so that those certifications you get in the military transition across to the private sector. We want to pick up that training cost. Somebody that's worked on a submarine can work on a machine here. Somebody that's done the things that you've done medically as a medic can work here in our hospitals and EMTs. Absolutely, got to get those dollars in there for that certification. We're going to jumpstart innovation and technology. The people that win in the world, the folks in this community right here, you know who you're competing against. You're not competing against workers just in, Steelville or Sedalia or whatever. You're competing with workers all over the world. I mean, the economy we have now is a world economy. We have to make sure that we are using innovation technology to do that. And the things that are growing in Missouri, we got to support those growth industries. And then the last piece, point 7, is to make sure that we are having the same economic incentives in rural areas as we do in the urban areas. I mean, all too often our programs seem to work real well in the cities. And all while, I'm from a small town, and it just has always kind of rankled me a little bit that we didn't right size to small businesses along Main Street. I mean, the small business is extremely important, and we've got to make sure our tools match right on top.